Hi, welcome to another look at what's new in VSTS. I'm Alex Nichols, and with me I have Lauren Brose, and we're program managers on the VSTS team.
In this video, we're going to highlight a few of the features released in the Sprint 129 update, which is rolling out to all accounts late January 2018.
Okay, so let's jump in. And again, as you'll notice, scrolling through the release notes, there's really something for everybody here. We're gonna talk about some features in code, work, and build, but even looking through, you'll see some new features in dashboard and analytics, some things in tests, wiki, even marketplace and administration. So Lauren, let's start and take a look at the enhancement we've made to the work item form.
Alrighty, so I have a bug right here in VSTS. And it can be common to work in the same areas and iterations as you work closely with your team. And so the area and iteration control have actually been enhanced to add a list of suggested values for those frequent areas that you're constantly assigning work items to. So now I can quickly find that node in the area path hierarchy without having to dig in. Additionally, when I'm looking at my iterations, I now have the dates next to the iteration name, so I can make that quick mapping for when I'm assigning a bug to an iteration, when it's actually going to be fixed.
Great, so then if we go out to GitHub, let's show how we've connected up our build to the GitHub repo. And we'll see here that we've got a repo on GitHub with the build badge set up, and then Lauren, I think you've forked this repo, and you're going to show how you're going to commit it back.
Right, so I just made a simple change to the README file, so I'm ready to go ahead and create a PR to merge these two. So I'll go ahead and do that. Type in a name, and now I'm going to create the pull request, and this will go ahead and trigger a build before this can be merged. So here we go.
Right, so that build, we've got a status check enabled here, and now it's queuing up and going to start shortly. Let's jump into the build definition and see how we set this up. So as you'll see, we've in Git sources, we've got GitHub with the repo and the master branch, and we're reporting status. And then over on the build triggers, we not only have the continuous integration, but also the pull request validation. And this is where the new setting comes in to build pull requests from public forks. And as you'll notice, there are some important security considerations to take a look at before enabling this. And also, although this does give some more confidence for repository owners out there, the build logs continue to be something that you'll need to look at on behalf of those submitting. So as you're working with those that submit in the public, go ahead and take a look at that and see how you can help them as they submit these PRs in.
And speaking of PRs, I'm going to move over to the VSTS code side. So we've been constantly working to continue policies for PRs and autocomplete. So policies on a repo are really great. It gives everybody peace of mind that you're actually merging high quality code. And so now when you set autocomplete, you want to make sure that you can follow those policies through to completion and understand why the PR hasn't merged. So Alex has this pull request here set to autocomplete when some policies are finished. So I've gone ahead and reviewed his PR. I'll go ahead and approve. And you see that now the last policy is that a work item hasn't been linked. So he can keep following that and make sure his PR gets merged. In addition, you'll see in the description, I can start to type in some math operators if we're wanting to discuss things like functions for modeling or anything like that. I can actually type that in. And you'll find more details about how to do that in the release notes.
Right, so that's it. And as you want to dig into some of these features and find out more, do read through the rest of the release notes and the associated docs. And now you could simplify your move to DevOps with VSTS, where you can plan better, code together, and ship faster. So I want to thank you for watching, and go ahead and subscribe for more videos.